we're seeing it early in his career, so this is going to be a very good matchup between these two centers.
And speaking of, Junmar Fajardo, our calendar year, a win here, especially against one of the favorites in the entire conference, could do so much here for some of the unfavored teams, the underdogs, to pull off an upset, because Terra Firma were so close to doing that as Arana.
It's just a single coverage, so you're not going to get a lot of open looks from the other side or the other four guys if game. So you know that he's a capable shooter from the outside.
And Junmar Fajardo getting the better there, Brian. Some Miguel Beermen trying to regain the lead here. CJ Perez dancing, attacking, extends and scores here. Marshall Lasser feeds the Kraken inside, who finds Brondial. Brondial, the spin and the finish.
Exactly how to utilize Junmar Fajardo in a quick cut from the weak side by Brondial. He was spotted by Junmar. 2 points for Brondial.
In the ball game here, he always adjusts the game with a little pace. Caradipio gets another 3-pointer to go and waits for the pick. Refuses it, attacks, and they go to Stockton in the corner, and Stockton
taking one careful step at a time and keeping their minds away from the standings. He wants to see his team playing like a unit and just playing their own brand of basketball.
First few minutes, San Miguel once again had a flat start. They were not able to defend the 3-point line very well. So Moto Tua played 29 minutes against Terra Firma.
And it's chance after chance here for the Converge FiberXers. We're running back and forth here. Right now, a lot of cardio, no baskets. Simon Enciso changes that. Almost bounced off Mo Tautua there. Here's Magdenberg attacking Vic Manuel. Magdenberg, that is a tough look.
Justin Arana, I'm sorry. In the area we're in, he can just...
Handing it off to Shawnee Winston. 4-point lead here for Converge FiberXers. And Fleming pulls up for 3, gets that to go.
Fighting spirit in the first quarter. It doesn't look like they're a 0-17.
Finds Santos, great ball movement. Magdenberg attacking short shot clock, great ball movement, and Nieto gets a nifty quarter after a red-hot start, especially from beyond the arc. Let's see how San Miguel reply. Second quarter coming right up.
Playing the minutes that he deserves and is contributing. He scored, to your point, 16 against Terra Firma, 11 against Jeep. Extra minutes because of overtime, so you still have to do it. But what is nice is they're actually maintaining this lead. When I said the Converge up by 12 points, and officially they're really up by 12 points. Their biggest lead in the game.
Oh, make that 9, Coach, because Terrence Romeo.
Oh, yes. Small lineup, we're talking about Converge. So they just don't have to concentrate.
Thank you so much, Gab, for that report and for letting us know that you're listening to us after getting the first quarter coming out of the way.
Rebounder, and that is more than 13 rebounds per game.
Terrence Romeo playing 4 out, 1 in. Junmar Fajardo, the sole man inside, and CJ Perez splashes home a 3. Andrade can't get 3. Fornillos with an offensive rebound, and Converge have been doing a good job in extend.
Winning in the first 2 quarters is this Converge FiberXers team. That rebound or
so far in this game, 7 of 19 for Converge, and Terrence Romeo once again
is the best shooter from Rainbow Country for the Beermen.
Stockton going inside, the blow-by and the finish. And it is Marshall Lasser with a rare back-to-back miss from beyond the arc in the same possession. CJ Perez, just a while ago, who mentioned that one of the keys of Converge is to limit Junmar Fajardo. They've been doing that so far. And they've been draining 3s as well. Quarters don't go away. You're watching your PBA. We expected high fatigue cardio coming from the Converge FiberXers, and Arana with a little bump gets 2.
Advantage against Junmar. If it is just against Brondial, he can easily score off him. But Marcio Lassiter,
of course, now Converge struggling to score here. A couple of missed layups and missed opportunities as Marcio Lassiter slashes in for 2. Now we'll give you an update on the score in the time after this shot from Brian Santos, who gets a 3 to go. Quarter, Junmar Fajardo. Hands it off to Chris Ross. Swing to Marshall, wide open, and you don't leave him open.
Developing skill.
It's also a developing skill. Ito naman si Junmar Fajardo getting the 2 and continuing.
And of Coach Alden Ayo to call a timeout because Junmar is now the biggest star in the offense of San Miguel. But look at that. To start hostilities in the 3rd quarter, you know that he's a rhythm shooter. He's got 11 points here.
Very slow shooting day in the first half. It's changing so far. Rodney Brondial misses from close range. Second chance effort, Junmar Fajardo. South not afraid to shoot, but the shot hasn't really found Brian Santos in this game. The 4 of 12 from beyond the arc, and oh my goodness! It was
An
going
imposter played.
It was gonna be dragging down, and he's up, and he's in! Marshall Lassiter with another 3! Actually also been on point, only limiting Converge at this point to only 8 points. And make that 10 after that to Chris Ross. Marshall gets it back. Marshall trying to get free again. Yes, Rodney Brondial with the feed from Marshall. Rebounds and 8 points in this game so far. CJ Perez feeding the Kraken. Gets it back, and CJ contorts for 2. Last is he's at plus 21. As Alton Melesio drains 3.
He can shoot.
The Converge FiberXers this quarter. They were so good shooting in the first half. And here's Don Trolliano continuing the 3-point.
Don Trolliano.
Winston almost lost the handle. Swing that around to Arana. That's an easy bucket for him. To Trolliano. Trolliano pull up 3. No good. But then the effort is just there for San Miguel. Free throw line. No good. And oh, CJ Perez with the touchdown.
Once again with a defensive rebound. Let's see what Don Trolliano will do.
He'll get an end one. Quarter.
And he took 5 attempts in the first half. Did not make any.
And he is 5 of 10 in the game so far. As
They were knocking it in the first 2 quarters. That's why they led by 7. But now it's the other way around.
It's for Marshall Lassiter in this game. And we'll be right back after this short break. Don't go away. Some of the rebound. Here's Nieto. Oh, and what a block from Motautua. Alex Stockton on the attack, on the move, trying to manufacture a little comeback here for them. Looking very good to be able to continue their undefeated run here in the conference. As Don Trolliano
by cutting and scoring on that layup.
And Don Trolliano with a turnover here. Don Trolliano with another good finish. Another easy
battle, but they know that if they play the way they did in the first 2 quarters, they have a good chance to make things interesting again. Back to you, Paolo and Coach RG.
But let's see whether or not they can change things here. Terence Romeo pulls up for 3, misses everything, but Don Trolliano there at the right time. Seeing how the Converge FiberXers would end possessions after the first shot, as Don Trolliano will cherry pick another 2.
Lassiter, this is not going to be the last time. We're going to see it again and again.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Coach. And just a correction there, 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. As the Converge FiberXers trying to make the score a bit more respectable here. We'll go inside talking about Arana.
Coach RG, it is a different story today with Marshall burying Converge with 5 triples and taking that shot every single time he has the green.
As Marshall Lassiter, well, let's see whether or not he can add on to his count here. Stockton, set 3, gets 3. Stockton, handing that off. And the first shot, no good. Caralipio has it, and will score 2. And around... Already past the 5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Terence Romeo, pull-up jumper. That's good. Players who scored in double digits in the 3rd quarter for the San Miguel Beermen. That is Marshall Lassiter, who led it with 17. Then Stockton looking to add on, and that is his career high.
Officially,
Stockton.
Yes. Huge drop after the 11.6 points per game of Santos. The next leading scorer is
12 in favor of the San Miguel Beermen over the Converge FiberXers. We'll be right back after this short break. Don't go away.